After the sorrow of losing Abel, God gave Adam and Eve another son, a child, who would carry forward the divine promise. They named him Seth, meaning appointed or compensation. Eve said, "God has appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain slew." Seth grew to be noble in stature and character. Of all Adam's children, he resembled his father the most, not just in appearance, but in dignity and purpose. Like Abel, Seth walked in humility, reverence, and obedience to God, yet Seth inherited the same fallen nature that Cain did. Adam had been created in the likeness of God, but after the fall, humanity passed on, a nature scarred by sin. Seth was born into this brokenness, but he was also raised with knowledge of the Redeemer, and he accepted God's grace. Guided by divine instruction, Seth lived a faithful life. He carried forward the mission Abel would have fulfilled to lead sinful men back to God, to revive reverence, obedience, and true worship. In time, Seth had a son named Enos, and during Enos's lifetime, something remarkable happened. Then men began to call upon the name of the Lord. God's faithful people had worshipped before, but now the world was dividing sharply into two groups: those who openly honored God, and those who rejected him with bold defiance. Seth's line became the line of worship, a people who held on to the promise of the coming Redeemer while the world around them grew darker. Lessons were learned from this one. God restores what is lost, sometimes in ways deeper than we expect. 2. A godly legacy begins with one person who chooses faithfulness. 3. You may inherit a fallen nature, but you choose the life you live. For light shines brightest when the world grows darker.